What's going on, everybody? Master Taint here with another war recap for you from Exclusive Empire. This one was against this Chinese clan that, yeah, they actually did pretty good. They didn't manage to get any Town Hall 10 triples against us, but they did get all the Town Hall 9s cleaned up, which is, hasn't happened in a while, actually. So it was kind of fun. A little bit of a harder war. We managed to put up 8 Town Hall 10 triples against them. We did have a 1 Town Hall 10 advantage against them. Uh, so they would have had to get at least two, and we would have had to get none for them to win, assuming the Town Hall 9s were cleaned up on both sides. Of course, we cleaned up the Town Hall 9s on our side. So the first attack I'm going to show you today is by Malice against their number 7. Um, See, they had some halfway decent bases, like they not easily walkable, and a little bit of a trick to them, but not the hardest for bases we've come across either. Begins with his Archer Queen and the Barbarian King at the top of the base here. Normally, you see people wait on their Barbarian King till later on, but because of where the clan castle is, he wants to make sure that the Barbarian King is the one that goes in there and pulls it out, and it doesn't affect the Queen at all. The CC contains a dragon, a loon, and a Valkyrie. So we are seeing some CCs, starting to see some CCs already that aren't just Hound Looned. So it's a little bit more difficult to keep track of and to take care of. But a Raged Archer Queen will always take care of a dragon, no problem. And especially after the next update, if you have a Rage plus a Poison, you'll be able to take down any CC, no problem. Uh, yeah, should be interesting. But the Archer Queen comes in here, takes out this air defense at the bottom here, comes up, uses her ability right at the end, and he's able to get rid of the sweeper, take out the enemy Archer Queen, and he's also going to be able to take out this Archer Tower and Tesla before it's finally killed by the Inferno Tower. He wasn't planning on the Archer Queen to take down the Inferno Tower. You can see he has 2 free spells with him still, so as soon as the loons start to approach the Inferno Tower there, he is going to drop the free spells accordingly. So you can see as the loons come into the sweeper here, it could cause a bit of a problem, but this max level haste kind of takes the problem out of the sweepers at all. The loons move in really quickly, take out that sweeper, take out the expo, come in, take out the Inferno Tower. Some went down to the bottom expo. These also has these loons come here from the other side under the rage spell, haste spell, and freeze spell, and they're able to move through and take out both the Inferno Towers. The second one here, there's just too many loons for it to be able to do too much damage. He has more loons coming in from the bottom side now. Does trigger a couple traps, but not too big of a deal. The Wizard Tower is focused on something else. These loons are all coming in on this Archer Tower now and this mortar. The base is basically dead already. The healers are sitting over there doing nothing because the Archer Queen died and there's no more ground troops. But the pups are going to come in here, clean up the whole top of the base, clean up the whole bottom of the base. He has just so many pups left over. They're going to take care of the enemy Barbarian King in no time at all, and the base is going to get destroyed. So very nice job, Malice. All right, and the next attack I'm going to show you here is by Zuma against their number 12. Uh, Pretty cool attack, and he just absolutely destroys this base, so I really wanted to show this attack. Begins with one giant with some healers on it. It's going to tank all the damage here while the Archer Queen comes in, basically cleans up her own funnel and takes out all these defenses on the inside of the base here. He kind of wants that to happen because as soon as this mortar goes down, the giant here is going to start walking down to the other defenses to keep the targeting on the giant and not on the Archer Queen. Doesn't want the Archer Queen to take any damage at this point. Wants the healers to just keep that giant up, let the Archer Queen stay there at full health, and just take out everything at the bottom side of the base here. Some wall breakers come in, get him into this bottom compartment here, and as soon as the funnel gets cleaned up just a little bit more, drops the Barbarian King in. He's going to be able to move in towards the inside of the base here, get rid of the sweeper, the enemy Archer Queen, and that air defense, and he gets the CC pulled out, distracted on him for a little while. As you can see, it is a Hound Loon. So it's really the best thing to do with that is just get it distracted for as long as possible while your Archer Queen takes out as much of the base as she can. Now the Hound is also going to be focused on the Loons and the enemy Hound at the top here on the pups. So the Archer Queen is just going to be able to go through the bottom, not get distracted at all, and be able to take out so much of the base. The enemy Loon at the top there is still focused on some of these Barbarians, so it's not going to be a problem at all. And as soon as the pups start spawning, they will probably just take care of it really quickly. Across the top of the base now, you can see the Loons are coming in towards this Inferno Tower under a Rage Spell, towards the Expo, and then to the other Inferno Tower, right as it comes out of Free Spell, even though it is only on single target, so it's not going to be able to do anything to this giant pile of Loons. All the Hounds have popped now, but basically all the defenses are been destroyed in this base. He has so many loons left over. The enemy Hound, just taking from a couple pups here. I can't remember if it dies at the end of this attack or not. But it doesn't really matter because the base gets absolutely destroyed. So very nice job, Zuma. The next attack we're going to look at today is by Pride versus their number 17, Town Hall 9, Archer Queen Walk, Go-Ho. Begins at the bottom of the base here, drops his Archer Queen and 3 healers behind it. Some wizards to clean up the funnel. He's going to be able to take down the space, to get out that Tesla really quickly. Probably wasn't expecting a Tesla to be there, so he has to use the Archer Queen's ability sooner than he wanted to. But he's able to move through the defenses around the bottom side of the base here. Because he had that wizard in there cleaning up the funnel, the Archer Queen moves up just the way he wants it to. He wants to go in there, come up from the back side of the base to get the defenses out at the bottom side first, and then come up around the top side there, take out all the defenses basically on the right side of the base, and get the enemy Archer Queen and Barbarian King taken care of, and hopefully pop as many bombs as possible while he's coming in there. So you can kind of see how that's going to go. So the Archer Queen is moving up towards where that golem being dropped right now. He dropped 2 golems at the same spot, and then he's dropped these 4 wizards in behind that just to get the funnel cleaned up there. And as soon as they take down all those defenses all those buildings, and the Archer Queen makes her way up the right side here, he's going to drop some wall breakers in, and then he's going to drop the Barbarian King in behind that. You can see because the golem was taking so many defenses there, the wizards were actually able to take out that Archer Tower in the top corner. The healers are coming around the bottom side of the base here. Luckily, all the air attacking defenses have already been taken care of. The CC gets pulled out. One loon gets pulled out first, which kind of works out well. The Archer Queen's able to take care of it before it's able to do too much damage, especially with everything else. But the rage spell goes down. That's going to allow him to take care of the loon and the dragon and the CC. It does get a couple shots off on his Barbarian King, but if you looked at the Barbarian King there, he didn't stop once to attack any building. He ran straight for the enemy Archer Queen and took her out. Now he drops his hogs in for the bottom side of the base here. You can see they actually come up and do pop this double giant bomb, but there's only about five or six hogs in that pack there, and the rest of them are coming up on the other side of the base. The bombs at the top have been taken care of. Now those bombs at the right side have been taken care of with just a minimal amount of hogs. Last heal spell goes down here right over the Wizard Tower and the last defenses. So these hogs are going to be able to come through and take out the rest of the defenses at the top of the base here. He's got these giants going around. They're just going to be starting punching walls. They don't even, the towers don't even attack them. So uh, yeah, they kind of useless at the end there. Archer Queen's over at the right side of the base, shooting some walls, doing what she does best, but she comes in and she's able to take out the Town Hall with a couple hits from the Hogs at the end, but the base goes down. So very nice job, Pride. All right, and the last attack we're going to look at today is by Skip versus their number 29. I picked this attack because I love seeing Valkyrie attacks. You don't see them often. I'm going through the list of her attacks, and I would say 90% of our Town Hall 9 attacks are a Go-Ho or some variation of Go-Ho. So really cool to see something else. You can see he does have a couple hogs that he's using in this attack. He's using just 1 to pull out the enemy CC later on, and then 2 just to back up the Valkyries and take out some defenses behind them as they come through the middle of the base later on. Begins the attack by walking the Archer Queen down the left side of the base. He's never actually going to push her in towards the core. He just wants her to be able to take out as many of the defenses and buildings and everything on that side of the base as she can with just the healers on her. Doesn't really give her too much support. You can see he drops the 1 hog in there to pull out the enemy CC. Drops a poison spell hoping that it's something other than a hound, but a lava hound happens to come out of the CC, so that poison spell is basically wasted. It's not going to do anything at all for him. And then as the Archer Queen sits here, she's going to be hitting this hound for quite a long time, so he's going to use her ability really soon. He wants to get the hound taken care of and the pups taken care of as soon as possible, because his main attack squad here is Valkyries, and lava pups can do some serious damage. Drops in a couple minions as well, just to 1, tank some damage for the pups, and 2, also take them out as soon as possible. So you can see the Archer Queen's doing that cleanup there, and then she's going to keep walking around the outside of the base as she was doing before. Barbarian King, the Valkyries, and 4 more healers come in on the top side of the base here. Some wall breakers come in. You can see because of the Tesla there, the wall breakers actually failed to get him into that compartment. So he's going to have to drop this rage spell here to help his Valkyries and his Barbarian King get through the wall. As you can see, when they come down, they take out this air defense. He's going to drop the loons in from the right side of the base. Drops in two hogs, his last 2 hogs, sorry, at the top of the base here. They're going to come down and take out the defenses in the middle that the Valkyries skipped over. And while everything else there is attacking the Barbarian King and the Valkyries and everything in the middle. The Valkyries have so much health, if they hit a giant bomb, it doesn't do too much damage to them. You can easily heal them back up. Last spell goes down. It's a rage spell right in the core, just so these Valkyries and Barbarian King can take out absolutely everything. Loon's coming in from the backside now, but as they move towards that air defense, they're going to get taken out really quickly. but the Archer Queen is still doing work, still going around the bottom side of the base here. The healers that were on her have died, but she almost has full health. She has used the ability, but she's going to be able to take down everything at the bottom side of the base here. All the loons have died now because as soon as they come in towards that air defense, they're just taking too much damage, and there's too much in the way for them to get in there soon. But he has so many Valkyries left over. The Barbarian King is going to sit here, take the damage of this Tesla for quite a long time, which is perfect. Allows the Valkyries to come in, get between these defenses, and take them down. Really, all that's left now is this mortar, which is going to cause no problems at all, and the base is going to get destroyed. So very nice job, Skip. All right, everybody. Well, there was my war recap for you. I hope you enjoyed it. This is Master Taint signing off, and I'll see you next time. Bye.